hiszi, hogy ezért majd streamolni, adok neki pénzt.
Illen.
Soha!
Azt néztem, hogy lassan a Daybreaknek a számozása ott fog tartani, mint a Rogue Legacy. Mind a kettő. Vagy csak én vagyok béna a Rogue Legacy-ban, de...
Nyilván lehet annyira nem vagy gáz.
Meglepő, majdnem dicséretes Imrétől. Nem volt teljesen tapókorakt a kijelentésed. Na hát... Ez bonyi. Van vagy 3 szint itt a városban.
Van 2 fekete.
Van 2 kék fekete, van vagy 4 piros. Csak ezen a város részen. Úgy érzem, a következő 1 órában itt ebből a város részben leszek. A helyi templom. Paula. Oh, hello there. My name is Sister Paula. I'm new to Basel and this church. Admittedly, it's quite daunting. I grew up in the country. These fancy machines and technology are so far beyond me. Azért itt a templom olyan túl sok fancy technology nincs azért. Hogy a Paula megijeszti ez a sok technológia itt a városban. De itt mondom, itt a templomban azért olyan sok azért nincsen. Mert hogy ő a vidéken nőtt fel. I can hardly wrap my head around what the artisans and students discuss with me. Still, I do my best. I'm still knowledgeable about matters of the heart. If anything has you nervous, I'll help however I can. Hardly ever saw machines in my hometown, and now I'm surrounded by them. I want to help the townsfolk here just as Father Victim does, but I've definitely got my work cut out for me. Megzavartam itt a beszélgetés, hogy ennyire bámultak, vagy... Gondolom zavarok. Szerintem már végeztél azzal a folttal. Ha gondolod, tovább mehetsz. Nem?
Right.
Kivel akartam most a unok dolgozóját? Izettel. Akkor... Áron. Te nem tudsz beleférni. Csajcsapattal kell mennem.
The goddess of the sky is always watching over us.
Kliktam. Well, what a pleasant surprise. It's not often we greet travelers from afar in our humble church. We tend to only see locals here, artisans, students, researchers and the like. We see some rather famous faces here, even. Big or small, we welcome everyone all the same. Worry is human. Those anxious or disconcerted may turn to open doors. Elakadtál, Rizett? Nem olyan bonyolult. Ellenőrzés. Yo, it's not easy working in product, let me tell you. Mediating between factories and artisans is stressful work. Now the artisans are seeing they want to delay everything so they can do just these tiny tweaks to the product before it goes on the line. I don't get it. Why do they care so much about that extra 1%? It's good enough as is.
Authentication rank error.
Fucking load. A card rank just isn't high enough.
Okay.
No, by that point. Otherwise, előbb-utóbb be fogunk oda tudni jutni. You really got to work with this card as a water supplier. It's amazing. Oh man, I can't believe I get to be your student. Huh, yeah, sure did. They had me working on the joints. We needed parts precise down to the micro range. Our factory is already famous for casting and leading, but I'm still honored they picked us for the task over the other shops. I see, that's so cool. Just kind of bummed that I'm only hearing about it now. Hope I get to work on big projects like that someday, as my big chance gonna come around. You know, that's a good goal, but I don't think you're ready for that just yet. You have this habit of ditching your work before it's polished. Not to look where you're walking, you know. You look too far ahead and you will trip over yourself. My boss's strength is precision. He can cast metal parts even more precisely than machine metalworks can. I really hope I can make stuff as good as he does someday. Man, have you heard about the project he's on? He gets to work on these awesome machines. It's so cool. Augments have developed a lot, but at the end of the day, they still run on mechanical gears and hinges just like any other machine. That's good news for us metal workers. We're the backbone of the whole augment industry. We'll have steady work for decades, I'm thinking. The more moving parts you've got in a machine, more likely one of them will break. I've been hearing that a lot of places in town are having problems with their grid. Never had that back in my day, because there was no grid, of course. Just to show the more you rely on tech, the more it can let you down. Potter has been awfully busy these days, hasn't he? I do hope he's keeping well. I know the professor isn't around anymore, but Giscard and plenty of others are still around to help him out. But he's still feeling uneasy about things regardless. Delivery man marked. Alright, I picked up all the lunch orders now to deliver them. A lot of the artisans have this habit of getting so caught up in work that they forget to eat. So the inn decided to start up this delivery service last month. That way they don't accidentally go hungry. It was just the right time for me actually. I was trying to find a job and then the inn came a knocking. Worked out perfectly.
Boarding the Aerotram, please have your authentication card ready and follow the instructions.
Those errands took a lot longer than I thought they would. I think I rest up a bit before I go see Dad. He works at a shop floor here in the artisanal district, I'd say. I've earned the break. Phew, technology, huh? We have to handle all the kinds of gizmos and doodles these days. We can tell you what half of these even do, but we make sure to treat them with care all the same. Usually we end up delivering them by hand when you put them in a truck, they slide and they bang around, and that's not good.
Well,
First the fire at that plant, and then that car was having trouble. I'm beat, and it's only the afternoon. Really can't do all this on my own. Thank the goddess that Regina and the others are here to help. Maybe we can finally clear out that backlog I've built up. Alex was telling me all about you. You're awfully interesting folks from the sound of it. Hopefully we don't have to tackle any big cases together, but if we do, I'll have your back.
Okay.
Még ott van még egy is, utána akkor megyek. Nézem a felkeltősöket. Boss Grover, word on the street is Giscard landed another big project. Paul Giscard heads up the Artisans Guild. As a fellow member, I'm proud to have him as our ambassador. I'm happy to be where I am, but Giscard didn't get where he is by settling. I gotta keep moving up in the world just like him. Specialize in pressure equipment, and that's a big nice niche nowadays. Only gonna get bigger, my gut says. My son got into the institute, he's studying there now. I'm really proud of him for that, and just wish we could get along a little better. He's really into the cutting edge tech, like the stuff they're researching over there, and you know, that's all well and good, but theoretical's tougher than applied, you get me? And funding is super cutthroat. He's gotta be careful or he'll just be spinning his wheels.
what's that noise?
Giscard workshop. It must be coming from inside here.
This is a mechanic shop, right? Let's take a peek inside.
Igen, megyek. Jó, van zárva. Jó. Nem fent. Ja nem, az ott bent van az épületben, azért nem mentem oda. Akkor megnézzük az épületet. Oh! A load of that! Giscard workshop.
Come on, we ain't got all day. Get that work done.
Yes, sir! Are those from one of the Empire's Panzer soldiers? They seem a little different. Yeah, word about these things has gotten out in certain circles, but most people still don't know about them yet. Guessing you do though, your company's involved in that development, right? Yes, though not that much. We have only been assisting in trials. Who are you guys? I haven't seen you around before. This is a restricted area, you know. Totally guys why you wanna go at these beauties, but they're technically not public knowledge yet. Go ahead and move along now.
Wonder if they're the guys.
I didn't know, but she's like That's for being meat here in Kalvartu. If you're right, I'm sure the concept behind their design is different from the soul that's over in Erabunia though. They're gonna be revealed to the public along with their names sometime soon. Sure feels like we saw something we weren't supposed to, even if it was just the legs. Miért nem zárják be akkor az ajtót egyébként? Elég könnyen be lehet sétálni. Ha valami nem publikus, akkor dugd el egy kicsit jobban. I imagine that while they're being kept a secret from the public, most major groups and organizations have already been told about them. I think those abroad are internationalized, maybe even the Empire. I believe you're correct in your assumptions. I think that's true for all the weaponry that's gonna be rolled out soon too. Not just our soldat lookalikes. Either way, this looks like the biggest workshop in the artisanal district. We'll have to come back another time if we get a chance. Oda.
I don't think I've seen you before.
Not this way.
Te maradták. Néztem akkor. Igen, ez jön. Itt van a kék.
When boarding the aerotram,
This must be the aerotram station. I can't believe it goes all the way up in the sky. That's right. This will take us to Newtown in no time. All we need to do is hold your certification card over the ticket gate. Oh, guess we're not taking this one after all. Our D-rank card isn't accepted on this aerotram apparently. We need the C-rank card or higher. Are you sure? This one we had to see. We need to roll out the welcome mat when we're here for our same. We did kill them to throw one of their biggest stakeholders a bone. I'm really looking forward to it too. No use crying over spilled milk. You can head on up if you want, Agnes. We just take the long way. No, it's alright. I'd rather stick together. I'm sure we'll get to ride the tram another day, Ferry. Don't let it get you down. You're right, yeah!
when boarding the aerotram, please have your authentication card ready and follow the instructions of the
Authentication rank error.
Boy.
This tram is bound for Newtown.
Éreztető van benned is csapatával, hogy mennyire nem kívánatosak itt, mert a lehető legszorabb kártyát adták nekik. Még Agnes és a diákok is magasabb rankot kaptak.
Alright.
Looks like we got the first begun. School of Hard Knocks. There's a professor I look up to as a mentor of sorts, but I just can't do this anymore. I'm trying to gather evidence to prove he's been abusing his power over others. And so, I want to get verbal testimony. I don't want this to blow up, so I haven't spoken with the guild or the cops. I'd like to request a careful investigation from you guys. School of Farmers. And look at this. This one's real serious sounding. Yeah, and I understand why they don't want to go to the guild or the police about it. I really hope we can help them while we're here. We might learn about what's going on in the institute while we're working on it too. That would be two birds with one stone. Makes sense. Sounds harmless to me, but what's your take? Very brought up a good point. We can get some info on the institute while we work this case. Pretty vague though. They didn't give their name or the professor they're accusing. Really going out of their way to make our job difficult. Naming names in this case may result in the professor or other parties threatening the whistleblower. I believe our client just prefers to err on the side of caution. Yeah, that tracks. Fair enough with that. Can you handle recording our combos? Definitely. Gotta be careful who we talk to about this though. Client doesn't want word of this getting out. Let's start with people unrelated to the institute that we don't accidentally hit a nerve. That makes sense to me. I imagine there will be plenty of those here in the artisanal district. Let's get started.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
This is the Aerotram, operated by the city of Basel.
Well, if it isn't Van, so glad to see you taking a business trip this time of year. Yeah, client came in with a big job, so we're out here taking care of that. Looks like you're moving on up in the world too. Last I saw you were a part-timer still in school, and now you're the receptionist? Yep, they hired me here fresh out of college. Another acquaintance of yours? Kept friends in all sorts of places. Oh, we're just in the same field. We worked together on a job a while back. Jim was actually telling me about you the other day. He said that we should be fine contracting you for help if we need to. I heard the same from a friend of mine outside of the guild. If something serious goes down, there's no shame in us working together. Oh, cool. Interesting. Swear I can't walk 5 hours without people dragging me into their business. I ain't a bracer, you know. Oh, speaking of which. Yeah! Alvis, Regina. Speak of the devils. Is two bracers working at it, correct? Hey there, I didn't think I'd run into you guys here. Oh man, don't tell me we all got shipped out here on behalf of the same guy. Obviously not. I have no idea why you're even here. But we're here on official orders from the guild, not an individual client. And wherever you guys go, trouble seems to follow. Thing is making me superstitious, not gonna lie. Thankfully that's not the case here. And I don't enjoy it any more than you do. Stop framing it like I'm the one at fault. I'm just doing my job and putting food on the table. Sure, the Searing Braces got better things to worry about than some Spriggan, so stop letting me live rent-free in your head, okay? Smart ass. This is why I can't stand you. You're always just... Oh, forget it. Just don't get up in our business, got it? I know he's a bit brazy with you, but I don't think he respects your abilities. If you come across anything, just let us know. You're doing work for the guild anyway, so we might as well share intel. Funny way for him to show respect, but... Well, you do you, Bracer boy. Not too worried about him. If we need the guild to lend a hand, we'll ask for it. For now, we got our own business to focus on. Word is you've been busy yourself, man. I keep hearing about all these jobs you're taking on. Seems like all of Calvart's running into trouble, and I can't deny that worries me. It makes these reports here all the more alarming. Here's another too, huh? I don't know much about what's going on here in Basel yet, but hopefully we'll get to the bottom of it soon. I hope so too. We're not technically working together, but it would be best for us to cooperate on this nonetheless. Agreed. Good luck out there, Alex. I got a word about how the power grid and Orbital network have been acting up lately too. It's only been minor blips so far, I didn't notice until somebody pointed it out. But we shouldn't just ignore it, and that's all the more reason we need a tech-savvy bracer out here to help us out. Regina's even able to use the generalized ion system, so she should be just what the doctor ordered.
Well,
Phew. Of course, you guys got here first. We had to stop by a bunch of small towns on the way here. But that's the trade-off with being a public servant instead of a private eye. As soon as we're all checked in, we're heading right into the field. Don't go making more work for us.
What to do?
We ran into Blanca not long after we arrived. Man, she's fast as ever. We really have to get cracking if we wanna keep up with her. If you come across anything, just let us know. You're doing work for the guild anyway, so we might as well share intel.
The Basel Institute of Science. When boarding the Aerotram, please have
All
your
right.
identification card ready and follow the instructions of the attendant.
Ooh, ez needs to know at some point. Ooh, wow.
That was delicious. Thank you.
Szívesen.
That was amazing. Thank you.
whew, I am stuffed.
Dynamite, cool.
This tram is bound for Newtown. This tram is
It's not easy working in product, let me tell you. Mediating between factories and artisans is stressful. Now the artisans just are seeing they want to believe everything. Product procurement, huh? My face is working for the institute, but he might know a thing or two about them. Wouldn't expect to ask.
Let me ask you something.
Professor abusing their assistants? Well, I'm not sure why you're asking me specifically about it, to be honest. I just work in Van's procurement vision. I don't attend the institute or work with them directly at all. You know, and that's exactly the angle we want. We're troubles, you know. I get that, I haven't really heard anything about it though, sorry. Van and the institute are very closely linked though, and that does create conflicts of interest sometimes. I may not have heard about it, but it is believable. It's very possible the two sides are stressing each other out. Can you tell us a bit more about how Vern and the Institute work together? One company offered grants to the Institute of Science to research and develop new products on their behalf. That was the one company to curate their products with research from their Institute's experts. Oh wow, that's really neat. If I recall, one can trace its roots back to the old Artisans Guild and the Institute itself. I always figured they worked well together because of that. They did, past tense. They had good relations while their senior advisor was still there. Alas, she left Basel some time ago. Now Van and the Institute hardly collaborate at all. Every project for itself. With the asset in charge scattered off. Thanks for the info. That helps a lot. I wonder who lives here. Yeah, it's really high up.
Ooh, there they are. I'm so glad I finally found them.
Hello. Is there something you need from here? The owner of this house hasn't been home in a while, I'm afraid.
Igen, ez fontos. Nagyon megválogatták, hogy mit szinkronizálnak, úgyhogy... Igen, ha valaki beszél, az biztos, hogy fontos. És ennyi volt a fontos rész. We were just walking around and it happened to end up here, so you know who owns this place then?
Yeah, you could say we're acquaintances. Well, that might sound a little too cold, actually. I don't know if I could really call us family, but we are close. Just not as close as he is.
Girls' IQ points have all gone into her face and it's totaled it with a capital D. Aaron!
You know, you guys are all just adorable! Especially you tiny thing. Where are you from? Do you want me to show you around?
Egyébként nem koptunk az ajtón, ő csak úgy kijött. I'm not that tiny.
Oh, silly me. I forgot I have somewhere else to be. You won't be able to meet this house's owner, but the boy looking after it in her absence should be back tonight. Goodbye now.
Amúgy ki vagy? She was dressed like she's a researcher at the institute or something. Wish we could talk to her a bit more about that. I need to make her understand my size isn't all there is to me. I'm strong too. Late 20s, huge teeth, kind of an airhead, freckles, glasses. Yeah, I'd hit it. Are you going to start behaving like an adult, Aramona? Am I going to have to force you to? Wondering that could be. Yeah, I guess we have to come back another time. Szasz, mit csinálsz te itt a dobozoknál, nagyon eldugva a sorokban? Gyanús vagy te nekem? Gyanús vagy te nekem?
Egyértelműen egy irányba néz.
Igen, és
Ilyen titkot kezdődik, valamit
törölgeti a homlokát folyamatosan.
meglepetés.
Gyanús az itt nekem ez a sarok.
Megjátszik neki.
Még nem csinálsz vele semmit, de majd később lesz vele valami. Vagy csak is easter egg lehet, de nem tudom. Már akkor meg túl kevés információt láttam ahhoz, hogy folyamosnak tartsa. Jó.
Don't think I've seen you before.
Várjál.
Now then.
He mentioned that he's a member of the Artisans Guild and he might have some dealings with the Institute himself. And I guess it would be easier to get info out of him than somebody higher up the food chain.
Can we talk?
Doesn't ring a bell, sorry. My son is studying at the Institute and he's never told me about anything like that. That doesn't prove it any way or the other, of course. I just haven't heard about it. Did he tell you about any other stuff? Anything helps. Well, sometimes I do hear about people in the same lab butting heads over funding. I heard these grumblings about 2 professors going at it even. Seems like a pretty stressful place. With all the greed and the infighting over projects, it sounds like it got everybody at each other's throats. That makes sense, yeah. That might be what started the harassment. Do you know which professors specifically? I really can't remember, sorry. I feel like there was at least one of Professor Hamilton's students involved, but that's all I got. You see, maybe this professor was jealous of someone else or someone and with them instead. And thanks for the info, all the same. I think that's all there is to see in the artisanal district. We should check out Newtown next. Since we cannot use the aerotram, we will have to either walk or drive there. Let's take a walk. It will help us get more acquainted with the city and its people. You gotta be kidding me. Walking's a pain in the ass. Well, I for one think a stroll would be lovely. Me too. Let's make our way to the bridge then. Már mehetek következő városrészbe. Even the locals barely use it. That's because most either go by car or use the aerotram. You rode the aerotram, right? How was it? It had the best view, but it was a little scary too. I didn't think there'd be a difference in ranks. I never used the aerotram in the past, man. No, I got to ride it when I came here a couple of years ago. I just had a regular old ticket. From what I hear, security within the city's undergone a massive overhaul. After the war, the government ordered a total reform. I don't find it surprising that they would want to be very careful with an experimental city that is very nearly a national secret. Okay, but tell me how that puts us at a lower rank than a bunch of kids here on a school trip. I don't think it's that they're high, I think it's more that we're low. Still, it's not a big deal, as long as we can drive. By the way, pretty sure we'll eventually bump into your classmates. You okay on that end? I'm fine, I've explained things to them for the most part. They might have happened upon some info before us, so if you see them, let's make it a point to ask. Te jó Isten! Okay.
Mindjárt még egy monitor, de más között fejű. Még egyszer, már így is sokat iszunk. A másik már kevesebbet iszunk most. Na. Ja, kedves vagy. Ne csináld ezt. Nem hiszem, hogy most cucrimókus vagy. Na! Van egy jó kövér donation, de van egy, vagy egy wishlistes gamer. Jó kettő. Egyet se játszottad végig. Jutott bele, wow. Ezt adok hozzá a rúgjáték, az oxigén napig úgy. Választhatsz is. Ezt, de ezt, vagy a legósat. Ez jó nehéz a kettő közül választani. Hát, de most kell, mert nem tudom melyiket nyomjam be. Melyikkel nem fogsz játszani? Na, melyik? Van a legósat, hogy ezt fogsz. Azt fogsz, hogy drágán. Mert nem lették a végül rá. Legyen az oxigén. Szas? Legyen az. Nem, miért? Nem, azon felül. De a legús is egy. De mindig kettő, de elég az egyik. Hát tudom, elkezdem leszélni. Nem tudom ütemezni, schedule delivery. Igen, megnézem ezt mondtam, hogy ez jó beállított karácsonyra, és akkor kapott rá is. Jó, what the fuck? Payment. Akkor nem kell fizetnem, mert van. Bassz. Akkor le is mondtam. Ó, elvileg megkaptad. Hiszen. Ugye gyerek játsszál. Pláne, hogy így mondom. Az oxigént nem mellékeltem hozzá. Úgy szereted a könyvtáradat növelni. Ingyen pénzből költsek én.
Szóval nekem is a köcsög. Fújják kocsog. Nem tudom, láttad-e az üzenetemet? Még arra szóval méltattam magam, hogy helyesen írjam. Ez a Piece of Crap kategória. Ne adják ilyen hangokat. Elfogadták az ajándékomat. Ilyenkor jelzi. Mi van, ha nem fogadod el egyébként? Mi történik? Mert én kifizettem, vagy hát kifizetés... Mondom, nem törli el, hanem akkor nekem giftként az inventoromban marad. Vagy... Nem tudom, szerintem igen. Úgy tippelnék, az inventoromba kerül, mint egy item, mint a lootboxok, és akkor onnan ki tudom venni. Jól sejtem. Mert megvettem a játék az enyém, de nem magamnak vettem. Nekem akkor tudom aktiválni kéne, ha én akarom magamnak. Én úgy vettem meg, mint egy kis dobozt, vagy egy kis ajándékot, hogy valakinek odaadom. Én most már tudom schedulálni is, hogy majd megveszik, és akkor mit tudom én beállítok, hogy ekkor adja oda. Ez is érdekes. Még kellett 20 évig vár egy ilyen feature-re, de biztos bonyolult fejlesztés volt. Sokan csinálják.
vagy? Mellé küldik veszek fel. Van egy zöld fehér villam. Az egy volt izét lehetett megjegnézni az aerotremnek a bejáratot, aztán rájöttünk, hogy aha, nem tudjuk használni, nincs az a megfelelő kártyánk.
Why don't we see...
A new holocourse. Spriggan, I heard that you're a tester for Marduk. With that in mind, could you help test a brand new holocore that's been developed at the Institute of Science? I'm waiting for you at the Vern store. Kinek hangzik? De Niro. I'm getting distracted. I'll finish up my errands for the night. I need some detergent and canned foods. Folks are out of town for work, so I gotta clean the place up before they get back. Don't wanna think about what they'll do if I forget. Though, they went off on me before anyway. If you want us off your back, then land the job and stay there. Can't agree with that, but man.
Alrighty.
Pharmacist, please. Welcome to Ceres Drugs. We've got all your medicinal needs from OTCs to prescriptions from all the big manufacturers. I personally recommend the products made from Remiferia and Vern Company's joint venture. They're wonderfully effective. With them, you get the best of both worlds, Remiferia's cutting-edge medicine and Vern's low costs. They may be a startup, but their quality speaks for itself. If you are in need of medicine, give them a shot.
Hello.
Thanks for shopping.
Researcher Salion. We did everything we could and it still fell through. What are you supposed to do? Listen to me. I don't even know what to do with myself. Who is this? Give me information, I want to do this. Yeah, I can't deny I'm curious myself. Már később, még fontos lesz. They have just all sorts of stuff here. You can tell it's only one product by how much they have. Company stores are something else. I'm not buying any of the bigger stuff. It's all out of my budget. But just browsing is fun in its own right. My husband works at a workshop, so sometimes I browse the shelves for stuff he tells me about from work. Welcome to Vern Plaza. We managed directly by the Vern Company, so we've got stuff your other Vern retailers might not. Our first party management also lets us put in direct orders for you among other special services. Some of the many benefits that come with being right here in Vern's backyard. It's proved a big hit with customers here. We're looking to expand this business model too. We want to open first party Vern stores all across the country for the best customer experience.
Hello there. See you again.
Wow, this is really cutting edge stuff. I'm surprised they have this in stores. You what in, right? You had that request for us. Here with Archive Solutions. Yep, sorry, I just wasn't expecting that. I didn't think you'd take my request. So, yes, my name is Athena. I'm a researcher at the Institute of Science. I mainly do herbal energy research right now. I'm working on new holocore designs. Finally started beta testing, so having people to help out is a big relief. So, thank you in advance for your help. Can do. You can stand to relax though. I ain't gonna eat you or anything. Sorry, I'm just not good with people. That's why I'm really interested in communication technology. Being able to talk to people from my own room sounds really helpful. It's kind of why I wanted to come here. I wanna make the world a little less daunting for people like me. Huh, can't tell if you're actually enthusiastic or just motivated by fear. You sound like my co-workers. So, do you need me to go over the details? Much obliged. Okay, right this way. The manager and I will take you through it. This kind folks are helping you test it out. Nice to meet you. Name's Radad. I'm the manager of the Burn store. Depending on how this test goes, you might see this holocore on our shelf soon. So I'll be keeping an eye over these field results myself. You wouldn't mind reporting your findings to me too, would you? Not at all. Right, let's go ahead and dive in. So here's how I want the testing to go. This new holo is named Pokel. I'd like you to equip her to your Sifa and take her into a few monster fights. Anything specific you need us to do once we get in a fight? I need you to do 5 moves or more while you're S boosted. Once you're done, I'd like to hear how it felt to you. Sounds easy enough. 1 second here. Okay, here you go. Look, has a cute name. I'm curious to see what kind of holo it is. Brand new holocore straight from the institute. Oh man, I can't wait. She's a bit unique. You'll find out more after you equip her. You've got to find some schmucks and doing that day. But now that I think about it, where are the monsters around here? The road we drove in on was all cleaned out. If you're looking for monsters, I'd say the Oak Canyon to the south is your best bet. Once you're off the road and past the orbital lights, things get a bit dicey. But you guys look pretty seasoned, so you should be fine. It will make for a nice little test bed. Well, fine by me. Let's head on down and give this new holocore a whirl. Oh right, gotta equip it first. Duh. Indeed, once we finish our preparations, let's make for the canyon. We should be able to access it from the road next to the Van HP building.
Hello there. See you again. Hello there.
Nagyjából. Ugye már még ilyen hadd nézzünk, legyen nyugodtan, igen.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Ja, és jó van, hogy fogom már be. Nem tudom a...
See you again.
Shifting to maintenance mode. Modifying your orbment, are you? Modifying your orbment, are you?
Hello there. See you again.
Ladder launched.
Egy csettinges. Letöröm. Mi? Újadat. Csettintősöt. És el fogom venni.
Egyesével.
Hol is csípa. Okay, I think I just wait here a little longer. First, I keep pocket and perform some actions while your edge boosted, thinking maybe 5 times would work. I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have about weaponry. I'm an engineer after all. One company weapons have gotten lots of good press for their innovation. Every day now I get orders from the department store over in the capital for new parts and supplies. The manager over there can be a bit obsessive, but once you get to know him, he's pretty sociable. Working with him's a breeze for me now. If there's anything you need or any questions you wanna ask, feel free to pull me aside. I don't mind. The company sent me here as a temp. That way, we can gather customer feedback straight from the ground level.
Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again.
That was pretty filling.
Nem kapoltam 8-asra. Átérsz kicsit, hogy volt parton lesz.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Nem neked kéne szerintem az bele. Hát ezt talán neked.
Maintenance mode engaged.
I'm Pakel! You always got me in your corner!
Yep. Ennyi volt most a session egyelőre.